Welcome, crafty friends. I hope that you have seen the Mixed Media Floral collection, I should say. It's an online exclusive with Stampin' Up, and I just fell in love with it and knew that I needed to create with it. And so I did, and I have added this as a paper playground for those of you who are looking to scrapbook and create with it, but either can't attend a workshop at my home or live far away and want a virtual option. So let's start with this. This is layout number 1, and I just want to point out a few things that I used. All of the instructions are in my workshop guide, so this just kind of helps highlight some of the details. So this is the first layout in my workshop guide, and what I wanted to show you is that we have this in this workshop some memories and more cards, and these cards are similar to what Close to My Heart had, ML cards or Picture My Life cards. And so as I was creating, it allowed me a little bit more options, a few more options than I had when I'm creating with just a stamp set and there's not a sticker sheet. So what I showed you first up here, this piece here is cut out of one of those memory and more cards, saying this is worth remembering. And then I was able to use some of the leftover pieces down here as some extra detail. And then here I also have a memories and more card that I cut down and layered on top of another card. Again, it gave me a title that I could use, and it allowed just a little bit more of a variety. Now, something I want to show you, and hopefully you can see as I lift this up, is here in this title is This Is Our Story. And I added some stickers. These are also from the Memory and More. I added a few here as well. But what I wanted to highlight here, and I'll have another video showing the detail of this, but when we were with Close to My Heart, we had a tool called liquid glass that would raise and make a shine on our images. Well, some of you may have run out of liquid glass, and so what I wanted to do is try it with our fine tip glue pen. That's what I have here. So it's got that fine tip on it like we had. I will tell you it comes out a little more quickly. Let's see if I can get that in there. But it does have a little thin needle that goes in there to keep it from clogging. But I used that to create the shine and detail on that title card that I did here. There'll be another video showing that in detail, but that's what I've done here. Let's move on to layout number 2, and I will point out some of the details here. Let's leave it right here so you can get a look at it. One of my favorite papers was the paper that had the flowers all the way around. So I've used that as a bottom base here on this paper, and then some of my cardstock and some of the pattern papers here and up here at the top you can see. I love the Spot on Nature dies. Those have become a staple in my crafting and scrapbooking lately. So I've used those to cut out some elements here and here to create some embellishment bundles. Now this is also cut out of a Memories and More card. So you will notice that in the instructions. Here is another Memories and More card, also cut down to size. I've added these ladybug stickers and Memories and More card here and here as well. This is a sticker and another little ladybug sticker. Those ladybugs kind of have my heart. Now, there is a mixed label die set. Let me just bring that in here and show you. There's mixed labels, which is a cling set, and then there's these dies. And I wanted to use these dies to create this banner here that I have going on. So I took this die here, I cut it in Daffodil Delight. And then I used a tool to score it right there and flip it over so it looks like it's hanging on a banner. Now this one's coming up a little bit. I did use my adhesive to glue it down, but you can see there it is as the full banner. I scored across there, and then I've got that laying down. When it's in my page protectors, it doesn't flip up like that. This is also a banner from the Mixed Labels. And I will tell you, I did some hand lettering here. Now, if that's not for you, the hand lettering, I recommend that you search through your stamp sets and find something that would work, either an alphabet, or maybe you can even print something on your printer. And then this is the small alphabet that I've used multiple times in my crafting. Now let's move on to layout number 3. And I'll just point out again a few of the things so that you're aware of what comes from what. So this here was a Memory and More card. It had a smaller banner under there with the word that I didn't necessarily want for my page. So I used another Memories and More card and I just cut a banner. Again, that's all in the instructions and you will see that. This is 2 Memory and More cards put together. This, I used my spot on dies and I cut it out the middle of this card. And then I used it as a part of this embellishment cluster that's right here. The little stickers, the little flower stickers that you see, and this element here are also from the Memories and More card selection. So it was really fun to have something to work with as a supplement to the paper pack. And then finally, this is layout number 4 here. And these are backwards, so let's switch this up just here so you get what I intended for the right and the left. This one here, oh, I just love these color combinations together. It was really fun to create these together. So this Sweet Memories is a die cut from the Cricut that I did. You can also use that same alphabet to create that if you want. If you are local to me or if you want me to cut and send that to you, please message me and we can work out something to do that. This is one of the Memories and More cards and I loved this arch shape. So I cut around it and created this element here. Then these ladybugs come from a Memories and More card that just has rows of ladybugs. I wish I had an extra to show you. And I just trimmed those off and there and made a little element of interest. These are stickers from the Memories and More as well. And I put those here and kind of created my triangle that helps your eye flow through that. Okay, and then one final thing I'll bring in here is the card that I made using the Mixed Floral stamp set. So here's the Mixed Florals, and this just reminds me of our area in Mount Vernon, Washington, when the tulips come probably in about a month from now. And this card is created with the stamps and the die cuts, and you can also see this is the same banner that I used on that one scrapbook page. And then let's see if I can get closer here. You see that there? I'm trying to get it close without it going. Added one of those little bee trinkets there, and it's just a really fun card to create. I'll also put some photos in our paper playground so that you can see other cards that I've created using this set and this paper. I want to say thank you for stopping by and watching my video. If you know someone who might be interested in the Mixed Media Floral Scrapbook Workshop or want some card inspiration, please send them my way. I would love to share this with them. And if you have any questions, you can always message me and I'm happy to help you with your creative projects. Thank you.